This week's segment, we're going to start with a couple of cats. The first one, this one is Wily. Now Wily is a stray, so we don't know too much about his background, but he is a neutered male, around 11 months old. Now this is an educated guess. We go by their teeth, and these ones are pretty white. Really cool character. He's great with other cats. He has got a pretty good temperament, but I still would say an adult-only home. He is litter box trained, all up to date on his shots as well and his dewormer. And he's really just looking for his forever home, really. So if you are interested in Wily, please come down. He is located in our front sanctuary. Now he has had the upper respiratory, all the cats in this room have, but they are getting over it now, and they're just waiting for their forever home. So this is Tatum. Now Tatum's a 4-year-old neutered male. He's the same deal as Wily, came to us as a stray, so we don't know too much about his background. He's got a pretty good temperament, so he's going to be okay with kids, but I'd still generally recommend an adult-only home, maybe older kids, 12 or over. He is scratch post trained, litter box trained, and he is all up to date on his shots and his dewormer. Again, he's just waiting for his forever home. He is part of, again, in this sick room, so he has been sick, so he's got over the upper respiratory now, he's on the recovery, but he has maybe got the chance of still giving that, if you've got a healthy cat at home, he could possibly pass that on. But it takes around generally 6 months for these cats to completely get over it, and he's well on the way to the recovery.
Hi, I'm Mike McGee here at the Kelowna SPCA. This week's feature dog is Baily, and when I first started working here 5 years ago, I was lucky enough to adopt Baily out to a fantastic older woman who's taken great care of him over the last 5 years. Unfortunately, she had to move someplace where she wasn't allowed to bring Baily, and reluctantly he came back here. He's now 13 years old. He's a Staffordshire Terrier cross, but the friendliest dog you'd ever find. He's good with people, kids, other dogs, cats, and really all he's going to need is somebody who's caring and compassionate, who can provide him a home for however long he has. He's been seen by a veterinarian, and other than being old, he's in great shape. He still has lots of energy. He can go for regular walks. He does so with our volunteers every morning. And if you have it in your heart to come and take a look at Baily, come into the shelter between noon and 4:30 any day of the week. Lastly, we have Duke, our second feature dog, and Duke's a hound. So hounds, Jack Russells, Staffies, Pit Bulls, they're all difficult dogs to find homes for. So hopefully this segment will reach far and wide and we'll find the right home for Duke. Being a hound, he's got a ravenous appetite. His nose leads him into tons of trouble. Lots of energy. They bay, they make a lot of noise, but they're usually, and this one is a very friendly dog. He just needs somebody who can exercise his brain, his nose, and give him a little bit of obedience training to give him some rules to follow and give him something to think about. So if you had a hound before, then perhaps you're prepared for another one, and he gets along with other dogs. So if you have another dog, he might be an addition to your family. He's been here at the shelter for approximately 2 weeks now, and hopefully we'll soon find him a home. So this wraps up this week's Castanet SPCA segment. Our hours of operation at the SPCA are every day of the week from noon till 4:30. Please come on in and save a life.